perfect life. Then my wife's harmless friend put a baby in her. For 15 years, I thought we had the perfect marriage. We were high school sweethearts, the kind of couple people envied. But that image shattered the day I came home early and found my wife laughing and chatting with him. The man I never trusted, but she insisted was just a harmless friend. M45 has been married for 15 years to wife 44. We have 2 kids, and I don't know how to really start this, so here we go. My wife and I were childhood friends. Not like we were close, because we really didn't notice each other much until high school, after mutual friends started dating. We saw each other a lot more after that. At first we were friends, and then after I grew a pair of nuts, I asked her out and she said yes. We started dating during the last 2 years of high school and planned to go to the same college, but after figuring out that her school didn't offer the same program, I had to head to another one. We tried the long distance for a while, but it really didn't work, so we called it quits. After I graduated from school, we surprisingly bumped into each other during a visit back home. Conversations sparked a passion of interest, so we stayed in contact, talking almost every day and reigniting each other's passion for each other. Our connection grew stronger with each conversation, and it wasn't long before she moved into my apartment. My career was thriving, and she was about to graduate. During this period, she had this male friend who was extremely attractive, clearly a player type. I didn't trust him at all and hated their friendship. We discussed it numerous times, and she insisted they were strictly platonic, swearing she had no romantic feelings for him. She told me if I truly trusted her, I shouldn't worry, so I tried to believe her, thinking she wouldn't jeopardize what we were building together. As time passed, my work and home life began competing. The kids needed attention while deadlines loomed. I made mistakes, perhaps leaning too heavily on her without expressing enough appreciation, though I always thought my gratitude was implied. One day I came home from work and heard her laughing in the kitchen. She was washing dishes while he sat at the island talking to her. When I entered, an awkward silence fell, as if I were the guest in my own home. They greeted me quickly to fill the silence. Though we weren't friends, this guy and I had previously had a brief, straightforward conversation about my discomfort with their relationship. In hindsight, he probably laughed about it later. After he left, I noticed a pattern forming. Whenever I tried to be intimate with my wife, she rejected me, claiming exhaustion from watching the kids all day or starting trivial arguments. This continued for 6 months until I finally asked if there was someone else. She exploded, calling me every name imaginable and bringing up my deepest insecurities. She didn't speak to me for a week afterward, which only heightened my suspicions. I decided to investigate, booking her a spa day on my day off. While she was being pampered, an electrician friend helped me install small cameras around the house. I hoped I was overreacting, that I'd record for months and find nothing, proving I was just a paranoid husband with a loving wife. When she returned from the spa, she seemed happier, even affectionate. I thought maybe that's all she needed, time to relax. For 2 months, the cameras revealed nothing suspicious, and I felt foolish for installing them. Eventually, I stopped checking the footage altogether. Then one day, I received a notification about movement in the house. Thinking one of the kids might have broken something, I checked the cameras. I noticed unfamiliar shoes by the front door, which prompted me to check the bedroom camera. The bed was empty and still made. As I continued checking different cameras, I caught my wife emerging from the laundry room with him following behind, adjusting their clothing. My heart shattered. Everything inside me wanted to rush home and hurt them both, but thoughts of my children stopped me. Instead, I broke down crying in my office, unsure how long I sat there with swollen eyes. Eventually, I composed myself and headed home, arranging for the kids to stay with family so we could talk privately. When I arrived, my wife was cooking dinner. I sat down silently, then showed her the video on my phone and simply asked why. Initially, she tried denying it despite the evidence, but eventually confessed they'd been sleeping together for 3 years. She admitted she might be pregnant with his child and wanted a divorce. The news devastated me. Coming from a broken home myself, I never wanted my children to experience a fractured family. I'd worked tirelessly to build something stable, only to have it collapse. I went upstairs feeling utterly defeated, contemplating self-harm. In that dark moment, my daughter called to tell me she loved me and everything would be okay. Her words were like a lifeline pulling me back from the edge. I took a deep breath, wiped my tears, and decided to face tomorrow with renewed hope.